Hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. It's me. I think I'm alive. I think? Oh man. Hang on, I forgot to do something really quickly. Give me a second. Alright, I think I'm ready now. We good? We good, gang? It's me? I thought it was you. Silly Arky, you can't clone yourself. Oh man. Anyway. I guess it's time. Let's go over. Hi! It's Hot Monster Man time. I had to doodle something quickly for a preview, so hi, hello. I was gonna listen to some Persona jazz for this, but I am still gonna listen to it, but I did want to like change. I did want to change some of the stuff that I had in my queue list. So give me a second. I just want to remove some of this. Give me a second. I just need to change to another. I just need to go to my playlist really quickly. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that should do it. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in the... Can I put this in the... Oh my god, I'm trying to... Give me a second. Is this gonna work? Nope, it's not gonna work. Hang on, I need to find... I need to find this in the searches instead. There we go. Now it's in the queue. Alright, we're good now. Your doodle makes you think of how much you want star earrings. Hey! Yeah, I recently got myself some star earrings, and got a little bit inspired. So, I might update my avatar at some point with star earrings instead. But yeah, I got some coffee with oat milk, so I'm very much caffeinated right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and start working on this fine ass man, this fine ass huge big just he's just big. I don't know what else to tell y'all. He big. Anyway. You smell awesome, people in this chat. Here. Shy. Compliments will get you everywhere. Anyway. Let me go ahead and... I just need to fix... Okay, first thing I want to do is I want to fix some of the lines over here, because I realized that the line art was a little bit too messy for me, and I noticed that some of the lines I did forget to finish up on, so I'm just gonna fix them really quickly. What do awesome people smell like? Wow, that is an odd question, Arky. I don't think I only ever use like basic body spray, and that's it. I'm a shapeshifter. Alright, that should do it. I'm actually gonna go ahead and select it so that it doesn't mess up with the tie line art. Okay, nice. Not bad. Might go a little bit more. I'm gonna go a little bit lower. Maybe. Give me a second. Okay, that should do it. There we go. Okay, fixed it. Alright then. I just need to like zoom in really quickly just to like see if I missed any of the lines on this artwork. So far so good. I'm just fixing the straight lines over here that I put on his thighs. I'm a shifter. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing okay tonight. This is just gonna be a very chill, very cozy stream for myself, since I don't honestly have anything to talk about. I just want to focus on working. So I might not be too reactive on chat. You guys just go on ahead and enjoy yourselves while I'm concentrating with stuff. Time for a new poll. What are your favorite scents? Ooh, what is my favorite scent? Good question. I like a nice herbal tea like scent. Anything that has like chamomile or any like tea scents are really nice. Okay, okay. Never really thought about like what my favorite smell would be. Honestly. Like I'm very specific towards scents as well, so there's like a lot of stuff that like bothers me, especially when it comes to like smells and when it comes to like perfume scents. Cause I'm a very sporty perfume kind of person, where I don't really like too strong scents on my perfumes, but I do like a nice mild floral scent. That's not too overpowering. Floral, nutty, fruity, earthy, grassy, spicy, musky. Ooh, musky is a little bit definitely on the no-go. Hang on, something fell from my table. Musky isn't. I'm not a big fan of musk. Like, I know people like, ooh, talk about. You know how like in fan fictions and stuff, people talk about, ooh, I can smell his musk and stuff. Like the description of it. I don't know. The word musk always like irked me in a weird way. I just don't like the word musk at all. And neither do I like the smell correlation with that word. It just, musk, the word itself, like, just feels off to me for some reason. But I do like earthy is nice too. Earthy flavor is really nice too. Like, earthy smells are really nice. Grassy is good too. Spicy is nice to a degree. Like, it depends on like what kind of spice it is. If it's like a food spice, then hell yeah. But if it's like a spice that's like overpowering, then it can like, my nose is like very sensitive. Like I have very sensitive sinuses, so anything that's like way too powerful can actually mess up with my smell. Hey Chrono, hope you're doing good. We're talking about scents and what our favorite smells are. So I would say I guess between like floral, earthy, and nutty maybe would be good. Or floral, or maybe even nutty, earthy, and grassy would be nice too. For me, that is. Everybody in the comments, tell me what your favorite smells are. Coffee. Yeah, got me, Shy. Same, bitch. The fuck. Same. Shy, same. Oh, man. I do love a good coffee smell. Coffee blends are always a good smell. No matter what kind of blend it is. Any coffee blend is good. Favorite scents, huh? Yours would be that one video of the teenager becoming a car with the I silly Chrono, I think you meant scene. Scent is something else. Scent is the type of smell that you smell. Scene is something else, Chrono. I think you confuse the word scent with scene. Oh no. You did it on purpose, silly Chrono. You're getting on with age. You forgot that scent and scene were not the same word. I can still hear Chrono's geriatric brain working through there. Oh my god. Wow, Chrono, you really made an offshoot joke, huh? Damn. It's a hamster wheel, what can you say? When you think of nice spice scents, you got cinnamon, paprika, and like sage, oregano. Ooh, oregano is really good. I like oregano a lot. Paprika is great too. God, any spices that like are put in like the more Southeast Asian and South Asian like cuisines, like cumin, like anything that like is part of like the curry spices as well, are such a good smell. They're like they're powerful, but they are powerful in a way that like makes you want to like overeat yourself with those foods. Like they're so addicting to like smell. Cumin is good. Cumin is awesome. I love, ooh, actually, no, you know what I love? I love a good garlic and onion smell. Like, you guys, like, I know people are like, hey, don't eat onions and garlic when you're like on a date or whatever, but I'm the type of person who's like, I don't give a shit. I love garlic and I love onions, so I'm gonna eat those bitches. I love the smell of onion and garlic a lot. Like, I love the smell of vegetables a lot, so I love a good garlicky smell. I love a good garlicky aroma. The aroma French onion soup though. Ooh, yes, bitch. Yes, that actually sounds delectable. That actually sounds really good. Oh, man. Anyone else like some raw onions from time to time? No. Ooh, I like to combine raw red onions with my salad, cause I like mixing onions in my salad in particular. Like raw onions and raw garlic and salad goes like really good in a mix. You missed the message about curry. Wait, what happened? What did you write? Your mom makes curry every so often, Vietnamese curry. Ooh, man, that sounds delicious. Damn it. Y'all making me jelly over here. And I know I can make it myself, but let's be honest, I'm lazy. I'm a lazy bitch. I wish I could just like instantly have curry on my side. You just munch on raw onion with some bread. Damn, damn, Shy. Okay, Shy, that's actually pretty metal, but also holy shit. My stomach is way too sensitive to eat raw onions like on itself. Like I used to be able to eat raw garlic in and of itself, but my stomach ended up getting really sensitive throughout the years, so I can't really digest raw garlic in and of itself without like having anything additional, like, alongside it, like salad or bread, or anything like in particular to balance out the strength of the garlic. But I get it, Shy. I get it. Sometimes you just gotta eat the raw spicy foods. And I mean, I guess you could I mean, technically, garlic and onions aren't really spicy technically, but like they do have the reaction of them feeling spicy. Like it's not theramine, or rather, oh my god, what's the name of the capsaicin? It isn't capsaicin that's in garlic, but it's like definitely a very powerful like formula that is like similar to the reactiveness of spicy peppers. Just love raw vegetables. What can you say? You just like yeah, no, valid though, valid. Or brewed sliced onions on. Ooh, that sounds really good though. That sounds so good. Okay, anyway, I think this line art is done, so I'm gonna start coloring this, I guess. Okay. You like brulee? Brulee? Oh, right. Onion, cabbage, potatoes, you'll eat them all, though some in relatively small portions. Dude, potatoes are great. I'm a slut for potatoes. I love a good potato. You just like put that shit in water, let it boil for like 30 minutes to 40 to an hour, and you just get mashed potatoes like afterwards when you smoosh them all together. Whew! That's an easy mashed potato recipe. You mean raw? Wait, can you eat potatoes raw? Wait, are you able to eat potatoes raw? Cause like potatoes like do have like thinly sliced onions are smashed into a smash burger. Ooh, nice. Nice. I don't know, like I've never had like raw potatoes. Is it like feasible to eat? Cause I know, you know, there's like I've been told by like family members that it's like not healthy to eat raw potatoes in and of itself, but what do I know of? Like, it could be just the perception of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this guy. I'm gonna have to like check. I'm gonna have to check with the client afterwards for the base of the skin, but I'm gonna give them a little bit of a purple demon. Like a purple demon. Kind of similar to Elias Ainsworth from Ancient Magus Bride Purple. And I just realized I can actually change the skull's color to be a little bit more on the weathered yellow. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, that should do it. They're safe in relatively small portions. According to the internet, raw potatoes contain bitter, toxic compounds that are difficult for the body to... Okay, so like in small portions they're okay, but like in large ones they can be dangerous. Okay. Because I know that you can't like you can get like food poisoning very easily from raw potatoes, especially when it's like undercooked. Like undercooked with... Both when it's undercooked and when it has like a lot of green colorations to it. That's usually the case of it being like very toxic, like having like a lot of toxic compounds to the body, for the body itself. So okay, but you might get digested. Yeah, basically. Dun, dun. Interesting. Da, 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 da. Na, na, na. Small ones are like fiber and help with... Yeah, no, that's valid. That's valid. It's basically in small portions they're okay, but like anything more than the recommended amount and you can basically get really sick or really poisoned. Kind of similar to like eating nuts and stuff. The difference between medicine and poison is the dosage. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's like, that's me whenever I take vitamin supplements. It's like, any more than this and I might poison myself. Any more than that and I can poison myself and land in a hospital with this amount of dosaging. Oh, I just realized I overlined over here. Go ahead and remove these axis lines. That should be good. Okay. Should be good now. Let's continue. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'm actually gonna go ahead and line. So they did say that navy blue would go really well with in this suit, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the navy blueness to this. Hi Masha, hope you're doing good. We're drawing a hot monster man tonight. This is my life now. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. All right, I'm gonna add as much as I can. Da 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 da. Okay, that should do it. Your body decided exhausting is the day's mode, but art looking good. Thank you, and I hope you're feeling better, Masha. I get it. I was very much exhausted yesterday as well. Shark Week like hit me on Wednesday when I did the Pio Fiore stream with Goodwitch, and it was not a great feeling. God, me too. We're synchronizing. Oh my god, we're every AFAB over here on my stream, all of my AFAB people over here are synchronizing in their Shark Weeks. We're slowly becoming a covenant. I just know it. all my girlies over here, people with period cramps. We're all synchronizing together, suffering hand in unlovable hand. Oh man. The moon, it calls to it calls to us all. Let's go, Shark Week people, let's go. God, but that is funny. I'm so sorry, Imasha, that you two are suffering. I hope it truly passes. You and your prescription meds pain. No! Oh no! Sorry to hear that. Oh man. Okay, let me actually go ahead and start coloring this. Ooh. That actually looks really good. Might go with this. Okay, I'm actually gonna make the inlining a little bit brighter, so... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, just like that. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty good. That's a good combo. Okay. Okay, let me go ahead and... I want to add like... I'm gonna add like lighter. Yeah. It's like when all the car turns signals sync up but painful and black. Oh, that's so bad. Oh no, that's so bad. Oh no, that's so bad. Ugh. For all the people who are suffering right now, I hope it passes. I hope I hope the pains pass. Mine is about to end soon, so like I'm doing okay. I'm doing a lot better than I have been for the past 2-3 days. Like I was like having a really like anemic reaction to it for some reason. I've been like taking a lot of like iron supplements again because of the reaction. So I've just been like mostly lying down trying to like recuperate and like not like pass out because of it. So it was a little bit of a struggle to get back into like drawing these days because I was just not having it. Like my body was not accepting it. Oh, I just realized something. Oh, this is going over the tie. Okay, this is like the tie has to like go over it. I need to like cut away from the tie. Give me a second. I'm just gonna go ahead and put the suit over. Hey, Lishad, hope you're doing good. We're back at drawing this hot man and talking about being in pain and stuff and hoping that people's Shark Weeks can resolve. By the 9, his tits. By the Well, that's a sentence. Hi, Aki. Yes, his tits are fabulous. I am so happy that they are. I know, right, Aki? I know, right, Aki? You wish you had tits as big as his. How are you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing okay. How's your day going? How's your Sunday day going? Thank you, All Father, for blessing us with this meal. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that again. Oh man. God. What kind of tie color do you think I should give him? Should I go with a stark blue one? Could go with that. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, actually, yeah. Smash. Smash. You've yet to get out of bed. Oh no. Wait, isn't it for you like... Isn't it like 6 p.m.? No. No, 4 p.m. for you, buddy? Then again, I'm no different. I woke up at like 1:30, so... We're the same. Pee in a pod. It's 3. You know, that's valid. It's a Saturday, so who cares? Ooh, that's actually really good. Kind of like that. Kind of vibing with that. Although, gotta make it like darker maybe. Cause that kind of like bangs a little bit. Bada bing, bada boom. Pretty good. I kind of like that. How doing? It's doing good. I'm doing okay. I'm feeling a little better, so I'm continuing this drawing finally. And we're just listening to some nice chill time Persona jazz music over here in the back while working through the commission stuff. Other than that, I took a nice mental walk today, and I finally replaced my old Sony headset with new ones, because I've been wearing these Sony headsets for my phone for like 6 years now that have been like that were wired, and sadly the wires on them slowly started dying, and I was only able to fully use them if I held it in a certain position, that way that it could like be able be able to like fully like work. So I got sick of that after a full month of having to suffer through that issue. So I decided after 6 years to finally replace my headset, and I bought myself some new Sony Bluetooth wireless headsets for myself today that I managed to get for a little bit of a discount, because my credit card supplier actually is in collaboration with this one particular game store that basically gives me like a 15% off for each device that I buy there. So I managed to get some new headsets for slightly cheaper prices. And I actually managed to set them up immediately once I bought them, like right next to the shop. And it was an eye-opening experience because I finally have headsets that aren't wired anymore, that work properly without me having to like without having to rely on like the wires not breaking and shitting the bed. So that's nice. I'm glad. I'm happy with that. Other than that, I'm doing okay. New headsets are nice. I actually wanted to grab. I did plan on like buying the gamepad for Champs-Élysées that I said I was gonna buy, but sadly, they didn't have the one particular gamepad that I wanted to get from that store. So I might actually have to like either go tomorrow or buy it next week if I'm not feeling like going anywhere tomorrow, since they might be available at another store. Because I'm trying to specifically get like a PlayStation like variety of a PC gamepad, and they only had like Xbox versions, which kind of annoyed me. And I'm not the type of I don't like numbered pads. I like the little like cubistic like shapes and stuff on the buttons. I don't like the numbered buttons at all. I want to get the ones that have like the nice shapes and stuff on them that do like remind you of a PS2 controller. But yeah, the struggle. I'm gonna be looking a little bit further for that. So they did have like one gamepad that was like that had like a similar aesthetic to what I was looking for, but it was sadly a little bit beyond my budget because it was like $50, which no. No, God no. I was not feeling like spending that much money. I already spent a fortune on the new headset, so I really did not want to over budget myself today. But yeah, I got it. I got some good stuff today. I finally have some headsets that I can finally like fully experience my audio sounds without having to constantly fear that my wires are gonna break any minute. Too bad Xbox One, the controller wars, now every off-brand wants to copy it cause it's just but I like the PS2 ones. I'm the weird one that likes the PS2 controllers, okay? Damn it. Yeah. Was interrupted. We're talking about how I got myself some new pairs of headsets, and I'm still looking to find some nice PC PlayStation controllers, because I don't like the Xbox controllers at all, and I'm still looking for them. Still looking for some that are like on the cheaper variety, that is. But yeah, I got myself some new headsets. I was already used to the Sony ones that I had, so I didn't want to like change brands, because I'm the type of person that's like comfortable enough. Like if I know a brand is like, if I know that like either I or a family member has experience with those brands and they're satisfied with them, then I usually like grab the ones that my family and myself are satisfied with. So I just picked the Sony ones because I've been wearing Sony headsets for like half a decade now, so it was only like an upgraded version of it that I got now without wires and with hopefully more quality bass boost, I guess, because like when I tried them on today, they were like bass boosted. Like I'm talking, that shit was like drumming in my ears, and that made me happy. So I'm satisfied with that. I like it when the headset blasts shit in my ears and I experience musical euphoria. That is the one thing that I need. Also, they're very like nicely like kind of canceling in a way, a little bit, because I like they were like really loud, so loud that I was able to like barely hear anything outside. You got yourself a super cheap Xbox controller, but you almost don't play with it at all. Fair, fair. Okay, okay, okay. That's good. Let me go ahead. Not noise canceling headphones. I don't know if they're noise canceling or not, because like when I like put the audio on those headphones, it was like I felt it was like almost noise canceling, like, because like here's the thing, like even with like the largest of buses, there's gonna be noise coming through because buses are fucking loud and their engines are literally right next to my periphery, because like the buses that we have are literally have their engines like at the back of the bus, which, you know, it's inevitable. But like I feel like these new headphones that I got like did like destroy most of the outside noises that I couldn't hear. So are they simply very covering, or do you get white sound? So you got big I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I just literally just look I just looked at the headphones and was like, they're Sony. They are wireless. I'm getting them. So I literally do not know anything about anything. I was just really happy that I finally managed to get new headphones regardless. And it was the same quality as the ones that my current headphones were before they broke. So at the very least I got a similarly quality from my previous headphones. You do not do the wireless spiderweb. That's fair. I got really annoyed with my current headsets because even after years of like wearing them, the wires like were really tangled up, and I really did not enjoy that. So I had to like I really needed some wireless headsets finally. Because the fact of the matter is, like, I do walk a lot, and like having wires everywhere on my body just like is not a great experience. I do love wired headsets. Like at home I love wearing wired headsets, but like when I'm outside, especially nowadays, it's just a bother. It is annoying. And my external oh my god, my external battery is like in my bag. So like if I want to charge my phone, I have to get the external battery out, put it like in one of my pockets, and then fill that pocket with my phone as well, which is a bother. So wires make you feel, I mean, that's true too. Like that's still pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But I just got tired of wires. I got very tired with wires at one point. Like I love wearing wired headphones, but man, not outside. It gets very annoying outside. Oh, I need to like lower it a little bit. See it coming. Na na na. Da 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 da. Na na. Na na na. Da 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 da. Ooh, are you coloring your nails, Arky? What color? Oh no, wait. Polish. Do you mean like your Warhammer thing that you mentioned? That you were sharing on Discord? I was like thinking of nail polish. Ooh. Oh shit. There we go. Ooh, nice. Alright, let me go ahead and make these shoes pretty. I actually go with like some monotone. Because usually, the belt is like dark, so I could go ahead and like make this dark as well. Okay, let me go ahead and see how that'll look. Actually gonna go ahead and change that. Let me change these colors really quickly. What's the color on this? Let's go ahead and make them darker. This man's gonna have black gray shoes on a navy suit. Let's see how this will look. Ooh, maybe. Let me go ahead and see how this will look. You'll never see it coming, na na na. Ooh. Okay, okay. Ooh. Oh, I have to. I think this might be. I'm gonna have to lock my touchpad because I think I'm touching my touchpad accidentally. You'll never see it coming. Did it? Oh, okay. It affects the entirety of it. Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's gonna affect it. Ah, knew it. Oh wait, I could make this lighter gray. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. You'll never see it coming. Na 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 na. Okay, okay. Alright, let's see how this looks. Ooh. Kind of fucks. Kind of fucks. Let me go ahead and see from the outside. Okay, I think I'm gonna lower the coloration of this. Let me go ahead and lower it to a slight different hue. Nipa! Thank you, Jess on a Quest, for the follow. Thank you for the Nipa. Welcome, welcome. Hope you enjoy my art process of this hot man and his shoes. I don't know why, I'm just focusing on the shoes right now. The masquerade. Actually, this looks really good. I might actually keep the shoe coloring. Looks really good. Ooh. Maybe, actually. Now that I'm looking at it. What if I, like, drew... How'd this look like? Ooh. The dark laces actually look really good, I think. Oh yeah, the dark laces actually look really good. I'll stick to the dark laces then. I'm a shapeshifter at the masquerade. I'm a shapeshifter. Ooh, I'm seeing some spots over here that weren't fully selected due to the line art being a little bit jagged. Okay, go ahead and fill them all in really quickly. Okay. I'm a shapeshifter of the masquerade. Okay. I'm a shapeshifter. Ooh. Ooh, I might actually... Ooh, that actually looks really good. Honestly. Putting that dark color on that vest, like, really sets the tone. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, hello, smash, 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 smash. Oh, man. Smash, smash, smash. Yes, smash. Okay, okay, okay. That's actually kind of nice. When a change in button color raises the horny meter. Listen, listen. It's the complementation of colors that makes it very arousing. As an artist. As an artist. As an artist, I should know. Oh, man. God. You people are so not ready for me to spill in all of my theoretical art color onto this piece. Okay, I'm actually gonna go ahead and maybe send this to the client first before I do any further changes. Okay. I don't know if Brett is on stream right now, so I'm just gonna send this to him. You let him crush you. Oh my god, Nick. Hi, Nick. Hope you're doing good. How are you doing, buddy? Hope you're not being ruined by this man fully. How are you doing, Nick? How's your day going? How's your Saturday coming along? You actually hope he will. You mean your day's been great. You want to draw hot women so bad. Do it, Nick. Treat yourself and draw a hot woman. You're stuck because nail polish gets off so easily. Oh no! Do not move! Color theory is usually either very cold or very hot. Ayo. I'm just over here reading chat for a second as I'm waiting for a response. I'll actually change the coloring of the shirt a little bit further because usually when you want to like complement a color like this, like you usually go with like slight variations of white that isn't fully white, but in a but like gives the illusion of like being completely white. You tinted a lot when... Ah, okay, that's fair. That sucks. Don't you have like those little like sponges that you put in between like the toes to like hinder you from moving them? I know some of my classmates used to have those when they would talk about like nail polishing their toes. Alright, I got the okay. We're continuing the shading of this boy. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and then start adding... I'm gonna make a new layer over here for the shade. Shade, and then highlight, separate them. You should, but you just don't, else you have too many. Okay, that's fair. Working your job. Oh, no, Nick. Well, Nick, once you're done with the job, maybe you can draw some hot women. Maybe. Maybe you can treat yourself after the work to draw some hot ladies. You know? You should draw some hot women as a treat, Nick. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and... God, how do I want to shade this? Let me go ahead and see what... Let me go ahead and put the... We're gonna put the sunlight over here. Let me put the sunlight over here on the side. Actually, yeah, on the side like this. There we go. Okay. I'll have to redo that color scheme for June. Ooh. We are those buttons, you mean? You guys are holding the buttons by a tight fucking grip, trying to hide these titties. You guys are trying to desperately hide these titties for the sake of brevity. You mean, how are you? You wish you were one of those. Oh, I'm sending this to my client. Hang on, guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and screenshot the message to these comments. These comments to my client. Give me a second. With this info, you might be able to guess the color scheme. God, I don't know, like, legit, my brain is too busy thinking of this man's color scheme instead, but I want to assume that, like, maybe you have some spring colors? Like, some nice pastels and stuff? Sorry, I'm just talking to my client really quickly. Oh man. Technically, it's pastels. Nice. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give him some very chiseled cheeks. Ooh. These cheeks are gonna be so chiseled, y'all. This man is gonna be oozing the Chad meme. Okay. Let me go ahead and see if I can maybe change. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm actually gonna go ahead. Ooh. One thing I forgot to do is set up a gradient. Gradients are always like a good way to give your character design a little bit of a dynamic shading as well. Just gonna do some mild gradiency on the body. Where's my eraser gradient? There it is. Okay. Oop. What did I add? Oh, wrong gradient layer. There we go. Okay, there we go. Am I self-taught? I went to an art school for 6 semesters, or aka 3 years. My official bachelor degree is graphic design, but for most of my life I've been self-taught in my own like artistic artistic ways, and like how I practiced art and stuff. But it was only like during like adolescency that I really wanted to like focus on doing art and like dedicating myself to working to doing like more professional art. So I took an 8-month course for preparing myself for studying in a university, and then entered a college for graphic design in particular and studied that. It was a good experience, but definitely graphic, like I knew that graphic design was like my second choice of a degree, because I initially wanted to be an illustrator. I initially wanted to like go via the illustration degree, but they sadly did not accept me that year. And so my secondary like degree that I signed up for was graphic design, and I did apply for that and did get that on the second try. So definitely like go with the stuff that you love, but like also, hey, if you're not able to like get it the first time, there's always option. There's always more options to other degrees. One thing, like a nice thing about like the graphic design that I went to, the college that I went to, was that the graphic design that they taught us was very like I would say very like alternative in that way. So it's like they had like UX design and like UI design and stuff, like the basic like computer graphic design, but it was also like it also had like a little bit of the more traditional graphic design in the sense of like printing and illustrations and stuff, which I really liked. And I was mostly focused on illustrative like illustration graphic design in particular, rather than like basic UX design or the more professional UX design. Because like even like studying UX design, I knew that it was way too static for me, so I did not enjoy studying it in particular. I was mostly a illustration design bachelor than I was a UX designer. So I finished. I do have a degree in graphic design, but man, I've been mostly focusing on character designing and stuff and illustrations ever since I graduated college. So my like views into what I'm currently doing are a little bit off from my bachelor's degree. But you know, I was never really too much into graphic design in particular. I mostly liked the stuff that was like aside from graphic design when I was studying it. And graphic design in and of itself was just something that I did as an ends meet and not something that I was like passionate about. Graphic design is not that big of my passion, as the meme goes. Graphic design is my passion, not. But it was like my second like interest. My main interest was illustration in and of itself. UX is annoying as fuck. It is. It's very annoying, but it is like essential, especially essential for the business. But I just genuinely do not like UX design because it's so like strict and like business like reliant. It just like burns me out thinking about being a UX designer. You have to do a bit of UX on top of the UI and graphic design. Yeah. We had to actually for one semester we actually had to use like God, what was it like? Was it like Adobe DX was the name of that program? It was basically Adobe's program for UX designing and like making UX designs for mobiles and PCs and websites and stuff. And we spent a good semester like making our UX design for a mock-up project. And I tried as much as I can to like make it like a more illustrative like variety of it, because everybody was doing very like essential UX like very basic UX designs. Like everybody like in my class was just like doing the boring route, and I tried to do the fun route where I was like designing a mascot, tried to make it very very fun.
Oh, hi, Conchu. I love you, Conchu. Thank you for the tier 1 resub for 3 months. You are in your first trimester, Conchu. The first Devilite trimester.
UX is a more psychology than illustration. Yeah, it is. It's just, ugh. I did not care. Like, I just wanted to have fun. Like, UX and UI designs are, like, for me, are based on having fun of it. Like, fuck the current, like, I don't like modern UX designs. I liked, like, mid-2000s chiaroscuros, where, like, I loved the little, like, skeuomorphism, like, designs that were, like, very like innate into correlations with like specific like IRL gadgets and stuff that were basically giving you the tickle of the brain back in the days. But now they basically made it so that it's a very simplified form, and it's just boring. It's genuinely boring. Like I don't like modern UX and UI designs. What are you gonna name our stream baby Dia? Conchu and Dia. I'm gonna name our baby, I'm gonna name our baby Donkey. Why did Donkey pop in my head between the combination of our names? The difference between graphic design and illustration is about the same as between practical engineering and fundamental physics maths. Kind of, yeah. Like, there are varieties of it. It's just that what your principle is will cater to specific people, and it's also like depending on like what company like needs which company needs what type of graphic design. There's always going to be them necessary like for you to know the basics of graphic design, like the 101 basics of it, but everybody will have like different essentials for what graphic design they need. But yeah, illustration is the same in that regard, where you basically, depending on like what illustration you do and for what kind of branch, you will need to have like a different variety of it. But like for graphic design in particular, there is a baseline like knowledge that you need to have for designing. Why is Hellrider stripping? Well, this is one of my friend's OCs I'm doing a commission on. His name is Jazz or Jazuzu. He is a bouncer in hell in a bar, and he has a nice suit. He's hot. So there's that. The dragon layer. Hey yo, Don Kia. God, that is horrifying. That is cursed. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. He has a bouncer because his titty be bouncing. Ayo! Ayo, 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 ayo. Hang on, I'm sending this to my client. I'm sending this to my client. Oh my god, you people are horny. The aces are horny tonight. Oh man, when the ace specs are horny for the fictional characters. Oh man, I love you guys. That's funny. When the aces go fucho. Oh man. Holy shit, y'all. God damn. Oh my, as they say. Alright, let me go ahead and give Oh my god, chat, do you want some funny details about this OC? My client says that he can share them with you guys. His tie gets to be wrapped around him for free. It's not fair. Y'all keep sending these horny messages. I'm sharing them around. Share away. Okay. Oh man, that's funny. God, you people. The thirst is real. I love it. Is it affecting it in a way? Let me see. Okay, it is. Okay, give me a second. I'm just gonna go ahead and... Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and lower it a little bit further. Question. Are the other characters also Bara? Alright, I sent that to the client. Okay. Let me go ahead and... Let me go ahead and do a little bit more further gradiency on this. Okay, that should do it. How come the only lesbian in chat you're thinking of is thinking of Bada? I know! The tragedy, huh? The irony, huh? Oh, man. I know there's a couple of sapphics in my chat. Can't be the only one. Ooh, that's a good transition, though. Kind of like that. Okay, so, your answer, Arky. There is an orc chieftain in the bar, in the setup, that they met a while ago. Ooh. Their name is Orlo, and he basically looks like he's a very suited, dripped out orc man. So we might have a Bara ship with them. Give me a second. Okay, so him and Jazz, the orc chieftain and Jazz do have had a short venture in an underground wrestling promotion as a tag team, but left once the promoter tried to stiff Lucy, one of the characters in the setting, out of money. Whoo! Okay. So they are a wrestling they did have a wrestling tag team. Alright. That's a good setup. Pro wrestling, you had guessed. Nice. You need to sleep. Please go sleep, Shy. I know it's a Saturday, but you're also very used to, like, sleeping early, so please go rest up. You can always look at the VODs later on. You're in no obligation to stay on stream if you're feeling sleepy. Stay fabulous. Yeah! Stay Gucci, Shy. We love you over here. Ooh, that is a good That's a good shade on these on the horns. Sheesh, I'm doing some good shading over here. My man over here is getting some good drip on his horns. Hey guys, you could, I guess we could say that he is quite a horny fellow. Please throw your damages at me. Please, you throw your d6s at me. Oh, he's a very horny man, and by that I mean he's got some horns on him. Ow! Oh, that hit me right in the... I was gonna say that hit me right in the pussy. Oh, Arky, you just slapped me. You just slapped me on the forehead, Arky. That's what you did. That joke was so good, you're smiling in the wrong direction. Now you can't aim for shit. Oh god. Oh god. This demon must be French horn. Oh my god, Arky. Ah. Oh my god. No, why would you hit me again? No, you slapped me again. Don't slap me anymore. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Why would you hurt me like this, Shy? She prepared to bed and then decided to punch me instead. Oh. Damn, Shy, you really are throwing the real punches over here.
Emotional damage. Emotional damage.
Do 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 do. Okay, we're slowly getting there. Okay, I'm gonna need to figure stuff out. Okay. Okay, let me go ahead and see if I can figure stuff out over here on his... Since it's coming from this direction, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that I can mayhaps diversify the shading on this section. Okay. 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 God. Coffee is making me want to cough up phlegm in my system. This is what happens when I drink more coffee than usual. Not only do I get heart palpitations, but my body just wants to cough everything up from my body. Okay. Okay, this should do it. Ooh, this should be nice if I like... Ooh, this could be a nice pattern though. Kinda like that. Okay, okay, I kind of dig that. Oh my god, I saved. Okay. It's pretty good. I kind of dig that. Ooh, I dig that. I'm a shapeshifter at the masquerade. Ooh. That's a good. I think I might actually... Let me see if I can like saturate the shading a little bit further. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, let me saturate the shading. That's pretty good. Let me go ahead and see if I can maybe change the coloring on this. Remove the shade. Give me the coloration of his body. Kind of want to change the tone of his skin a little bit to complement the shading more. I'm gonna highlight, yeah, highlight that bitch. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty good. Oh, with 11. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's actually very good. Okay. Okay. It'll be further developed once I start adding the highlights as well. It's gonna be so over once I start adding the highlights. Okay, so let me go ahead and add the rest of this. Is this quiet? A little bit. Let me raise up the volume. Oh shit, hang on, I forgot that. I didn't realize that the... Let me go ahead and put this over here, I guess? No, actually, give me a second. Okay, there we go. At the masquerade. I just realized that there's a little bit of lineage, excess lines over here. I'm just gonna remove them really quickly. Okay. Let me go ahead and start shading his skull a little bit further. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay, let me put the... Yeah, I'm gonna put the... I'm a shapeshifter at the masquerade. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I'm a shapeshifter. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. It's pretty good. I'll keep it at that. Okay, let me go ahead and start shading the attachments over here where the horns are connected. Da 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 da. Okay. That should do it. Let me start moving the gradients as well. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Okay, you guys are even out of it. It's looking pretty good. You gotta go help a friend. Good luck. Ayo, no worries, Masha. See you later. Or if not, thanks for hanging out tonight. Okay, let me go ahead and put the gradiency. Hey, hearts to you too. Let me put the gradiency on the shirt as well. Whoa. That's a lack of gradiency. There we go. Okay, there we go. Found it. that was not selected. Say, did you do anything about fonts in school? You're trying to design some letters, but yeah, we did. We had 3 years of typography for all of our semesters. We had some degree of typography, and then for the final semester, we did a form of like design typography, which basically meant that we would have to like implement the typographies that we did the previous semester into our UI for a mock-up like website or promotional poster or whatever. So that's the thing. Yeah. So typography is a study in art schools when you do them, and like there's a lot of like nuances to typographies, but the main gist of it is that you basically have to have like fonts and stuff have their own anatomies and how they apply towards letters and such. So for example, like when you have like certain like meridians and stuff, when it comes to like the lines of the font, they have to be at the same measurement as the rest of the other fonts. So like no two fonts need to have like different like ways that their like lines match. So for example, if you have, I don't know, let's make a fucking E. Let's make a simple E. So for example, a E, like, so let's go ahead and make a E, like just a regular like E like this. So E's, for example, like need to have like an elongated like bottom area and a shorter area. And if you want to choose, you can like put the sans as well. These are called sans, by the way, the little like edges, little like bits over here. These are called sans. You have sans and sans. You have like sans and sans serif. So sans serif are basically these little dots, and sans without the serifs basically means that you don't add the serifs on them at all. So like sans basically means that like there is no like design on the edges of the fonts. So you can put you can put some serifs over here, like for example, put a serif on an E, and you basically have to like have. So you can choose where you want to put the middle point of it. This is like the meridian. So like basically, when you do the meridian, you basically have to like implement that meridian on the same parts as the rest of your typefaces. So for example, let's say the letter E, where the meridian for the E is, it's over here. It's slightly like above the middle ground. When you work on another letter with the E, so for example, let's go with K or with F even, like F needs to also be in the same typeset and the same like size and height as E. So like heights and stuff are like very much essential. Like that's very much obvious. But for example, if you want to continue the whole scheme, you have to like start like using the implementations that you did with your first letter. So for example, like if E has a serif, then you also have to put F and all the other letters with some form of serif. And then F has to be in the same meridian, like the middle line has to be in the same spot as the E's spot as well. So you basically it's all the matter of like balancing it out and having it be in the same correspondence with all the other letters. You thought they were called serifs. You thought sans. Yeah, it means without. It means without. That I confused myself. That's on me. I corrected myself immediately when I realized what I said. And it's the same thing with like the other letters as well. Like for example, like R as well. Like if you have the meridian over here on the upper midway point, then R is also gonna have its meridian. It's like end point where all the lines like go. It's gonna be like here at the above average point where the other lines are. So R is gonna be here as well. And then the serif can be like, you can like try and like get the serifs out. It's like sometimes like some of the serifs are very unnecessary. There are exceptions, of course, to this rule. Like for example, if you're doing like specific like typefaces for certain like letters, they don't really exactly need, like for example, an O. An O doesn't really have much of a use, except for if you want to like match it with the size of it, like with the width of the typeset, then you can like make O be like a more like triangular O and have it like match with the aesthetic of the font itself. So usually like when you do like O's and stuff, you have to like make sure that they are moderately in the same vibe as the other letters, because if you're doing like more of like a stylized like rectangular geometrical aesthetic for your letters, O's usually have to go in that same variety of aesthetic. So if you're doing like a geometrical shape, then an O has to also like be in that geometrical category as well. So it wouldn't make sense for an M to have its meridian elsewhere. Yeah, basically. So for example, like an M, N's are different. N's are the exception because N doesn't have a meridian at all. Like N's, the only meridian maybe I can like assume is like the meridian where the diagonal points like crisscross together. That's the only one that I can imagine. But even then, like the meridian for it has to be like very much grasping it. And then an M, like an M, if the meridian is still on the upper area over here, so M has to be like this. Yeah. 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 So it's just basically having to experiment. Like, at the end of the day, it's still like experimentation and stuff. You have to like experiment with the fonts and stuff. Depends, Dia. Some can draw an N and put a horizontal bar in the middle of the Yeah, that's also true. But then you have the issue of it sadly looking like an it'll end up looking like an N, like a Cyrillic N, because like for example Cyrillic N's are just H's, so like you have to be very careful with it not looking like an H, because if it looks like an H then it's gonna like confuse the audience into like figuring out what the font is. So there's a very like big difference between like an N being like in the midpoint like this and an H, and the closeness of it is very much oh, it's awful, but it happens. That makes it look like a crooked H, though. Maybe that's why it's not done often. Probably, yeah. Yeah, probably not. Because, like, if it's, like, done like this, it makes it look like either a Cyrillic N or an alphabetical H. So, yeah. That's why it's, like, very important to, like, experiment and, like put exceptions to fonts. So if you put an exception on an N and put the meridian back into, like, its closest part, which is like on its like corners, then yeah, it looks a lot more comfortable. It looks a lot more comfortable, and it's not like blending in with the H. What's up, Arky? Oh, you meant that. Okay. No, I see it. I see what you mean. It's interesting, but God, yeah, so I get it. Like, so basically, let me just see if I can figure this out. That looks also like an H, I'll be honest. That is very much, that is only like an extra line and like a little bit of emptiness, like similar to H, which is a little annoying. Try and imagine like if you squint. The best like way for you to figure out a font is also like you squint. Try and squint like between your eyelids, and if it looks through the squint like another letter, then that's not a good design for that letter in particular. Because like if I squint a little bit, then it kind of looks like a very blurry H, and that's not a good design. Squinting is like one of the fundamental like ways for you to also like figure out if something that you're looking at, that you're drawing is like has a good, both like good like silhouette and a good shape to it. And yeah. Anyway, typesetting and typefacing is a very tedious job, but it's worth it at the end. I promise you. It is very bothersome, but it is also very much worth it. But yeah, at the end of the day, it just like all depends on like how you enjoy, like what your style is for typefacing and what the aesthetic you want is. Like, do you want it to be like more fonted? Do you want it to be more curvasive? Do you want it to be more handwritten? It just all depends on like what you want from that particular project in and of itself, and if you want to use that typeset in a constance and in a specific like project. Like if you're going to be repeating it for different projects, or if you're planning on just using it for that one project. God, I haven't thought about typeset theory in a very long time. Da, da, da. The thing is, you're tasked with continuing a font someone else started, so you gotta get in their head. Basically, yeah. That's also a tricky part, because it's like you're basically trying to continue a project from somebody else, and you don't really have their mindset, and each person has their different, like, varieties of it, so the best way that you can do is just, like, try and, like, I wouldn't say copy, but definitely try and, like, be inspired by what they did. It is definitely, like, very annoying when you, like, have to, like, continue somebody else's work for certain projects. But, you know, that's usually the case with, like, a lot of like, business, like, tasks. Is that you have to, like, they do give you, like, a lot of, stuff to do that previous owners made, and you have to, like, work upon using them. It's the same with, like, programming and stuff, like, cause, like, my dad was, like, talking to me about it, how, like, he works, because he works in a programming, like, job, and so he has to face, like, a lot of, like, his coworkers who are recently employed have to, like, fix and, like, work through debugging some of the programs that were made, like, decades ago in his company, that since then have the previous owners of those programs and creators of it have left it, and now they're, like, just trying to, like, figure out what the fuck the original creators, like, made with those programs, and, like, how would they fix them now that those previous, like, employers are gone, the ones that did create those codes. And so they basically have to, like, go through the aspect of figuring out how this programming was made and how they need to fix it step by step, which is kind of the same with, like, a lot of the other, like, job orientations, like, both, like, in art and both, like, in all the other, like, project management jobs. You have to figure out what previous owners did with their work, and you have to, like, figure out how to work through that existing project. God, it just reminds me of, like, all the mangakas that, like, that just reminds me of the Berserk manga, and with, like, the passing of the mangaka, and how they had to continue, like, the last volume of the manga based solely on the script that he wrote. Didn't also, like, I think that, oh my god, what's his name? Creator of Dragon Ball Z. He also had, like, a bunch of scripts and, like, projects that he left behind in after his passing, that, like, people are now, like, having to, like, figure out how to implement those projects now that he's gone. And it's, like, it's a sucky situation, because, like, you have to like figure it out in the eyes of that creator, but, like, now that the eye of that creator is, like, gone, people have to, like, figure it out as best as they can, without, like, with like, including to honor their work, but also in a way that does not disrespect what their intentions were. God, having to, like, continue artworks, like, from other people is, like, oof, it's a scary task. It's a very, very scary task. But, like, when you're dedicated enough and when you have the drive for it, then it is all the more worth it. Because, like, Lupin, like, for example, Lupin's, like Monkey Punch, like, passed away, like half a decade ago or something. I think so. Like, he passed away, like, in, like, the 2010s, I think before 2020. And, like, Lupin the Third is still, like, a very acclaimed anime, and, like, the recent animes have been so good. They've been so solid. Like, they justified they made a solid representation of Monkey Punch's works, and, like, I'm really happy with that. That's the worst scenario. Yeah, it is. But what can you do? That's like usually what jobs, like, intend you to do. Alright, let me go ahead and get in on this artwork pie. Ta-da. don't think I need to do that further in. Your parents tell you used to watch Lupin when you were like 4, but you never really checked it out after. That's fair. Lupin is great. Like, for people who like are just entering like their Lupin phase, like Castle of Cagliostro is like a very good movie, directed by Hayao Miyazaki before he founded Studio Ghibli. That movie is amazing. I recommend it to everybody to watch it. It is a great Lupin starter and a great like pre-Ghibli movie starter as well, just because of like the stuff that like Hayao did for that animation itself is like, it's great. That was a Miyazaki one? Yeah. Like that was a Miyazaki movie before Ghibli. So like, before Ghibli was made, he directed, and I think he animated, Castle Cagliostro. I really loved watching that anime. Like, I really loved watching that movie. The anime in and of itself is also, I think season 1 is also, like, directed, or at the very least, key animated by Miyazaki as well, because, the animation style is very similar to his art style as well in the first season of Lupin the Third, the show at least. Also, the first season is, like, very... If you remember correctly, it's his first movie as main director. Yeah. TV shows name many different directors and artists and keys. Yeah, basically, yeah. But like, I think Miyazaki was one of the keys in the first season of Lupin the Third, the show, because it was made in 1969, if I recall. I think either like early 70s or late 60s, if I recall. And the art style is very good. Like, I really liked first season of Lupin the Third. Like, despite it being like very archaic, the show in and of itself was like actually solid. Miyazaki started on Alps. Oh yeah, Heidi. Man, Heidi. God, Heidi is such a nostalgic anime for me because I used to watch that as a kid. I used to watch like bits and pieces of Heidi when I was a kid because they used to air it on TV a lot. Heidi. Da, 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 da. Okay. Let me see what this looks like. Not bad. Ugh, God. I mostly just want to do like the basis of the shading for now. I'm a shapeshifter at the masquerade. Okay. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Okay. Yeah, I used to be a big fan of Lupin back in like, God, first year of high school, all throughout the second year. Like for that entire year, I tried to like binge watch, because that was also like 2013. So the places that I used to watch Lupin the Third in were very limited to which Lupin the Third movies were available at. So I basically had to like scurry about trying to find all the Lupin the Third movies that were available. And some of them were hidden behind like German like streaming websites that had like German subtitles on, and luckily I know German, so like I was able to like watch it with German subtitles on, but it was like really funny to me. So I did watch Lupin and the Assassin Island. That was a movie in German, or at least in German subtitles, that is. I think I remember watching Lupin versus Lupin in German with German subs on. I think. What other languages do you know? I'm fluent in German, Serbian and English. That's obvious, and Czech. I used to live abroad in the Czech Republic back in my
youth.
So I do know conversationally to speak how to speak in Czech, but like any further like complicated sentences and stuff will confuse me. Even though like well armed. Well, I mean, I lived like for a while. I lived with my family like for a while in Central Europe, so we did like acclimate ourselves in the culture and the languages, and like German was like one of the very like one of the couple of languages that was also like we kind of like sponged it in, we soaked it in like osmosisly, so osmotically, I guess. So we basically just like started learning the languages like slowly as we grew up. My mom has a fond memory of us, like me and my brother, because me and my brother like used to like communicate with each other like a lot, and once we like figured out the languages that we were like soaking in, we kind of like semi made like our own language based on all the languages that we've learned. So she basically watched us speaking like the most cryptic fucking Serbo-English, Czechian, German language ever, and she didn't know what the hell we were talking about when we were kids. And I remember my mom was like confused when we spoke German, and and my brother was like very prolific in speaking German when he was a kid. So my kid ass basically had to help my mom translate my brother's dialogues and like sentences that he spoke, because he would like speak in German at times, and my mom did not know German at the time. Like she started like learning German like way later, so I basically had to be the translator of us kids for my parents. So feel kind of bad for my parents, for my family not knowing what the fuck we were talking about, but you know, that's what you get for living in a community where you learn and soak in way too many languages. You start morphing into a Frankensteinian language creature. Oh, also, okay, my cue did not work, so I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, my cue did not work at all. Okay, hang on, I'm just gonna go ahead and put the cue myself. There we go. Here we go. But it was fun. Like I remember like liking learning languages as a kid. It was just like by the time that like I hit like age 10, my brain was like, okay, well, we're not gonna be learning any more languages anytime any easier now. So we're I kind of hit the limit of 4 languages as a kid, and I remember I had to like study French for school, and I hated it so much. My brain could not learn that language at all. And then I tried to soak in Japanese, and I just did not figure any of that out until like way later. So, yeah. Latin was also like difficult, although like luckily I only had like Latin for 1 year, so at the very least we didn't really do much with that subject at all. Had a similar thing in your family, being Albanian who grew up in Greece. 3 languages were, yeah, basically, yeah. Like by the point that I hit my fourth language, I was like, okay, well, we're done. Brain cannot function anymore, sadly. We cannot put ourselves in this predicament, said my brain. Learning languages at school is almost always a yeah, I mean, that's also true. Like, I was lucky enough that, like, I knew I was fluent already in English, so, like, learning English, like, English class was just literally just repetitive, at the very least, because we literally just, like, learning English in, like, in a non-English native school is so silly because every time that you start English in whatever year, high school, middle school, it's always the same it's always the same like language like processing that learning that they do. Like, oh, they teach you present, past tenses and stuff. They teach you the basics of the tenses in that language. And then high school hits and it's like, oh, we're gonna teach the same thing over and over again. So again, we're teaching you past and present tense, but with a little bit of a twist. We're gonna give you a couple of sentences that did not exist in middle school. We're gonna give it to you in high school instead. So, it was boring. English teaching, like learning English in school is like so boring. Your dad being Singaporean and your mom French, you'd expect they'd teach you stuff, but now you had to learn English by yourself in Mandarin. School wasn't very ever taught. Ah, damn. Yeah, that's fair. I think the funny thing is that I used to like hang out with my great grandparents back when I was younger, when we moved back into Serbia, cause and like I ended up like learning a little bit of their dialect, and so for a while I spoke their dialect as well, cause my great grandpa, my great grandpa, my great grandfather was Bosnian, so he spoke in a Jekavica dialect, which basically means that you add an extra letter to your pronunciation when you speak Bosnian/Serbian, and so for a while I spoke in that dialect because of him, because I was influenced by his dialect. Jokes on me, you learn English trying to convince your friends that this Yu-Gi-Oh cards is scripted does not mean what you just honestly valid though. Absolutely valid. Absolutely valid. Man, I don't even remember what made me teach myself English. I think it might have been just like watching Cartoon Network and being like, oh, I love Ed, Edd and Eddy. I want to learn what they're saying in the show, maybe. But also, to be fair, like my mom already was fluent in English at the time, so she spoke like English with me as a kid anyway. So I think it might have been just like I already knew the language, like because of my mom. So like I did not really have any issues of soaking in English in and of itself, because we already had a family member like close to me that spoke it. So I legitimately don't remember what made me like learn English, other than the fact that one of my family members knew it. Learn English listening to... Oh, nice. Using a robo voice. Nice, nice, nice. Hey, Arky, don't... It's okay. I read fan fictions when I was 11 years old, so I understand. I was 11 years old when I found out about fanfiction.net. It was an experience. Your dad wouldn't teach you any languages because he'd hit... Oh, shit. That sucks, Arky. Sorry to hear that. No, that is honestly good that you stopped, because it was leaning towards it. I mean, yeah, like parents are weird like that. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and continue onwards. But yeah, honestly, languages are fun when you're like learning them leisurely. I spent like I had like a world record last year for Finnish in particular, because I was really into Karia when I listened to him last year. So I tried to learn Finnish in Duolingo and got to like, I think I got to like 6 months was my high score before I gave up. But hey, I managed to get a little bit of knowledge for what present tense and past tense finish sounds like and looks like, so yeah. Good to have you here speaking English either way. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to like speak any other languages confidently for a very long time. Like I'm not very confident into like holding up a conversation for several hours. Redeems the thing. Oh, the Serbian thing. Yeah. I also need to prepare for the Serbian language stream these days, because I did plan on starting it relatively soon, because you guys did redeem that previously. Darky did, so I'm hoping to get the Serbian language lesson hopefully either next week or the week after. Definitely like somewhere in April. I wanna get that done, so that I can finally have that off my chest and do other projects, but also you guys are like overdue for that redeem, so like I want to get that off my chest. Make sure it's not next Friday. You don't want to miss it. No. It's gonna be on my regularly scheduled like work days, like either Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday. We'll see which days I'll be available for. That's a little bit too dark. That's good. I'll keep that. I'm thinking of whether I want to like make a separate channel on Discord for people who are part of the Discord to like just write a word to have me like translated, to have like words prepared for the stream, or if I should just like wing it, do some basic words and have you guys like write it live on chat. Either that, or have like maybe like a Google Docs form so that people can like write like any like specific phrase or letter or word they want translated. I wish we could still multi-redeem for a 12-hour-long Serbian lesson stream, but that would be inhumane. And before we get a full grammar lesson. God, no. Not grammar for me. Not grammar for me. I had very low marks for grammars. And I'll be honest, I don't remember shit from grammars. I don't remember shit from grammar. You want a full grammar lesson? Oh my god, I do not have a degree on that. Neither do I have the best knowledge for that, sorry. I only did what I did, and I was very good at analyzing stories for Serbian writing, or rather like literacy that is. So that was my biggest good mark when it comes to that. But grammatical stuff and like grammatical cases is like a nightmare for me as well. Academics be like, you're sure Fish would love that too. God. Nah. I feel like my brother is a little bit more versatile when it comes to like the Serbian grammatical like cases and stuff rather than me. Cause I dumped that out of my system when I finished both middle school and high school. I was like, I'm done with thinking about Serbian grammar. I am off to art school. Fuck this. Oh god. The philology people are like screaming and shitting themselves when they hear me. But if you ask him for help, he'll link you 12 grammar books or something. Yeah, that's true. Robin said to Batman,
Batman, why do you wear dark colors? Easy, Robin. It makes me less likely to be shot. Then why do I wear bright colors? It also makes me less likely to be shot. Oh my god, thanks, Synapse, for the bit.
Oh, that deserves... Can somebody shoot me for that joke? Oh my god. Thanks, Synapse. Thanks for the bit. Batman is very pragmatic. We don't have a D30. That does not exist in this chat, sadly. Okay, D12, thank you. Oh, you hit me for almost a full mark, Glashad. Oh, You roll a 10. Do you miss me or do you hit me? I'd say you hit me because I don't really have an AC. Ooh, it's pretty good. It's the damage output. You already hit. I did it. Hello, Original Chillax. Welcome, welcome. What you do? Oh man, you are writing. Oh god, you are writing in Serbian, but with the English intention of it. What are you doing? What am I doing? I'm over here working on a commission. Working on a friend's max level English. Hey, that's what we call Serblish. Me never. God damn it. That's silly. That's very silly. We're working on a commission right now. I'm working on a friend's commission of his little guy, of his big little guy. So angry, it also looks like, oh yeah, we call it Greeklish. Yeah, Greeklish, Serblish. Hey, tomato, tomato. It's still very much a cursed combination. Oh man. Let me see. What can we do here? Ooh, we can totally like mix up, put the gradients. Ooh, actually, this is a good gradient. You call it Zemunis. Oh my god, that's fun. At least you all never heard you speak Singlish. Like Singaporean English? Oh god. You guys don't want to hear me you guys don't want to hear me pronunciate like a Serbian English person would. Like, I'm thankful that I have a little bit of a more anglicized pronunciation in my own system, cuz boy howdy ya. What are you guys talking about in chat? Chat, this we're getting to the point where where I'm slowly not understanding y'all. So can we tone it down a little bit? All right. Ooh, did I put this in the same shade? Okay, no, this is in a different. You're just being a. Oh my god, Arky. Oh my goodness, Arky. You're being a little gremlin, aren't you? Okay, let's see. What do we got? Zemunish. Oh god, that is cursed. 2 apple pies plus interest in the form of 1 scoop of caramel ice cream. Oh god, that sounds delicious though. That does sound delicious. Alright then, what do we got? Ooh. Maybe. Let's see if we can figure out the coloration of this boy. Of this boyo. Okay, Original, we're getting to the point where we literally cannot understand you, so I can't read that, honestly. Oh, you don't know anyone nada. Okay, I see what you wrote. Okay. God, that took me a second. From the bakery. Oh my god. God, is this what happens when the mods are asleep? Chaos ensues? Boy, howdy ya. I don't have an oven. That too can be misinterpreted like that, though. So, You're not wrong there, Arky. Then no, you do not deserve mod in this channel. God, Arky, that would be way too chaotic if you were. All right, what do we got here? Okay, okay. This is turning out pretty well. Ooh, this is turning out really well, actually. Sheesh, this man's kind of dripping. This man's kind of dripping. This man's kind of dripping. Oh, boy. Sorry, I'm just very unhinged for hot, muscly monster men, so I might go a little bit, awooga. It's just Duolingo chat. It's not chaotic, it's just Duolingo chat. Ah, that's fair. You want extra cinnamon. Ooh, cinnamon is so good. I literally just had coffee with cinnamon for the second time today, so. Cinnamon and a coffee is good. It's a good combo, what can I say? Each time you're around for your art streams, it's horny men, yeah. Can you blame me, Arky? I'm a devil of my own tastes. I love horny big buff men. I'm a slut for them. What can I say? I'm not ashamed to admit it. You had Greek frappe coffee a couple hours. Ooh, that sounds really good, Leshat. Oof, that sounds really, really good. Last one was an ovenable bloody wolf. Hey, Aki, if you're in chat, we called you a bloody wolf. Whew. You love Irish. Ooh, Irish cappuccino is great. I love Irish coffee. I love a good like coffee with a little bit of alcohol in it. I also love a good amaretto coffee as well. I love like marzipan like flavor. Like the flavor of marzipan is like really addicting to me. So amaretto coffee is like, I don't usually get it, but when I do, it's like it's my own treat. Like it is literally such a treat for me to order it. Especially at work, drinking whiskey and ooh, good combo, good combo. Next you want a brew tea, but it's midnight. Do it! Nobody's stopping you to brew tea at midnight, Marky. Why wouldn't you brew tea after midnight? Unless you plan on sleeping soon, that is, then please do take care of yourself then. Alcohol at work. Hey, listen, I've had students, I've had classmates in college drink whiskey at like 9 AM, so I've had friends like in college drink like energy drinks mixed in with beer at like 10 AM, so that is like just an everyday Serbian thing. That is an everyday college thing, honestly. Let me go ahead and see if I can mix in. Ooh, actually, hang on, let me see if I can like blend in. Ooh, shit, that actually looks really good. That actually looks really, really good. Ooh. Sorry, my client is gonna be very pleased by the end of this. Like, we're not gonna be finishing this. I'm definitely like, there's a couple more steps to this artwork that I need to work through, like with the shading and the highlighting and the additional like coloration of the lines and such, especially of the inner lines, because I'm definitely gonna be adding like the inner layers of the lines in a slight different color to like blend in with the entirety of the aesthetic of the drawing to make it look more like a painterly art style. So, yeah. A bit of alcohol is common at some workplaces, gives energy. Yeah, like it depends on like the type of alcohol that it is. And I mean, I've had like cases, I've like heard like cases where my dad like worked in some of his firms, and he had coworkers that literally could not stop shaking if they didn't have their alcohol. So like it is slightly of an addiction, but if it keeps them like motivated to work, then that's on them. Soon you'll be recommended not to drink alcohol at all. Oh no. Oh no. You don't drink much anyway. That's fair. If you're not really a regular drinker, then, like, chances are, like, losing alcohol is not gonna, like, give much of a change in your environment. Drink is more than welcome. Especially when the babas and dedas offer you the drinks and you're like, hell yeah, I'll drink some with you. It's always like the grandparents that are like, come here, sonny, would you like a free rakia? Would you like a free whiskey? Would you like some brandy? On a Tuesday at like 2 p.m. And you like work and you're at the workplace and you're like, sure, grandma, I'll have the free whiskey. I'll have the free rakia on the go, on the side. Alcohol is a very hit or miss addiction, very dependent on the person. You, for example, start swaying after one drink and you stop. Yeah, same for me. Like, I have a very big fear of losing control, and I get very, like, panicky and have, like, big, like, panic attacks and anxiety attacks when I feel myself, like, getting very drunk. And I, like, immediately stop when I hit that mark, because I know I'm gonna have a panic attack, and I know I'm gonna stop, like, not having anything other than water by that point. You're still waiting for your apple pie. Arky, it's cool, Arky. Arky, it's okay. It's okay. The apple pie will come eventually. Let me go ahead and fix this. I just want to fix the shoe inlay over here. But you want it now. Well, Arky, wait, Arky, isn't it midnight for you? I don't think you should be having apple pie at midnight. Shouldn't you be not having apple pie on a midnight? Oh, is this loud? It's a little loud, isn't it? No, it's okay. No, it's okay. Oh my god, Imasha put a picture of her friend's corgis on Discord. That's cute. Oh, that's cute. That's super cute. I'll have a bit of buckwheat ice cream instead. Oh my god. Let me go ahead and fix the coloration here. Not coloration, but the line art, that is. Oh boy. This is my life now. Fixing just like the simplest of mildest of mistakes. Because I'm way too pedantic like that. Okay. Okay, there we go. That should do it. Okay, now it matches a little bit better. Okay, I was gonna continue with the pants. With the pantsu.
Pantsu.
Okay. Let me go ahead and continue here. What's the color that I'm picking? What is the vibe? That's not dark enough. I need to make it darker. There we go. Found it. Is this dark enough? I could go a little bit darker. Alright. Oh, Persona, my beloved, for giving me all the vibes right now. Save me, Persona. Persona, save me. You finished the M? Nice! Congrats, Elishad. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Hope it's a satisfying M. I'm actually gonna stick with this color scheme. All I can give you now is... Oh, burek is so good. We love a good burek. We love a good homemade burek in this household. Hell yeah, original. Serbians have burek. Yeah, we do. I mean, it's a technical, like, it's a very Balkan staple dish, so burek is a very much common pastry, common, I guess, savory pastry here. Anyway, burek. Good shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm keeping that. Sheesh, let's go. I'm gonna go ahead with the shade over here. Okay. You'll gladly take burek. That'll remove your... Oh my god. What do you put in burek? It's usually a type of cheese. Ooh, either cheese. So we have a couple of bureks over here. We have cheese bureks. We have meat bureks, which usually have... Usually it's like I think it's like pork meat. Although I did see like beef at times as well for burek. And chicken meat as well. Like depending on the store. And my favorite burek that I personally really love is chia seeds with spinach and oh god, what was it again? Spinach and kale that they sell at one particular bakery brand over here in the capital city. It is a bussingly good burek. You guys have more refined tastes. Listen, we have the fancy bureks, especially in the capital. We have the fancy bureks over here. Then again, that is just that one brand that usually makes it. Since you know, as cruelty person, you don't. Yeah. Oh man, burek is good though. We do love a good local Balkan dish. Chia. Like, burek with chia seeds and spinach is such a good combination. It is amazing how addicting that is. It does cost a little bit. It is like €2, like almost €2 in price. But it is like a big burek. Like, you get like a good like a baguette, like a mini baguette sized burek to eat on the go. So at the very least, my mouth and my stomach gets very full from that order. Alright, what can I do here?
I mean, tiny. Okay, miniature baguette. Miniature baguette, Arky. Miniature.
Zemun looks... Oh, Zemun is really pretty. Like, I usually go to the K in Zemun to take a walk there and then in there. I don't often go there because like I'm nowhere near close to Zemun. But when I'm able to, like, because I have a couple of friends living there, it's a very nice place to walk around in. Very many. Okay. I'm trying to compensate over here, Arky. Zemun seems kind of colorful. It is... I would say, like, Belgrade in itself, like, the capital, is very, like, has, like, its modernity, but is, like, very, like, antique in some aspects. Because they did, like, keep a lot of the aspects of the original, like, placements of the capital that were there from, like, 200 years ago onto the city itself. But Zemun is, like, a very recent, like, part of the city that was made via working classes back in like the 50s, like after World War II, and it was like relatively like it was a very swampy area, so a lot of working classes like basically joined forces to, I guess, create the city. It was very like a romanticized like aspect of that history that a lot of like historians tell, but like it was a very like grueling process of tilling the swampy area of Zemun and turning it into the city that it is now. And it's still, like, some parts of the infrastructure is still very much Like, it is a little bit of a mess, but, you know, it's a livable area there. I have a couple of friends that live there that are very, like, happy with being there. Golubats looks extremely like mono. Oh, hey, you were looking at Golubats? That's the castle that I went to last week when I was with my family. Yeah, that's the one that I went to with one of my parents last week in my day trip. Golubats is a very pretty castle. It is currently very much in reconstruction, and only one part of that castle is available to tour throughout the day. Like, I think zone, like, they have them like separated in zones. So like the first zone is like the main like castle with its main tower that encompasses the general area of the castle, and the rest of the zones are currently under construction and are only available to the tourists in the early mornings of the day. So when we arrived there, we sadly weren't able to go to the other zones. We were only like able to like join the first zone of that castle, but it still like had a lot of like areas to explore. Like, we were there for like a solid like 2 hours. Doesn't it give you Mononoke setting impressions? A little bit. I would say it's like very. I would say it gives more of like a medieval like setting, like your typical like Central European medieval setting, because that's what it is. That's what it was. And I'm used to like seeing a bunch of castles growing up in Central Europe and in Czechia, because we used to go to a lot of castles growing up. We did like tour a lot of castles growing up, so it's not like anything new. I feel like for me, it's giving me Major Cagliostro vibes, but because of the castles. Famous slogan for Zemon is "Come to Zemon, your car is already here." Nice, nice. Just reminds me of that Big Bill's car dealership meme. You're a dumb enough schmuck to get yourself involved in this car dealership. If you're a dumbass enough to get yourself involved in Big Bill's. Oh, man. Or rather, artistically speaking, composition. Gotcha. Castle itself is very different, but the disposition is so similar. Gotcha. I can see that, yeah. Ooh, I should definitely like add little bits of like ribs and stuff in the muscle, like. Sheesh, make this man very muscly through his vest. I'm an artist. I can do this. Are you hydrating me because of the thirst, or because you care about me as an artist, Aleshad? Question: Are you redeeming the hydration because of my thirst or because of my thirst? Thanks again. Nom, 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 nom. H2O, baby. I have been hydrated. I have been hydrated well. You redeem it because you're thirsty and you thought you'd be too. Oh, okay, Lashad. Okay, well that's a good way to redeem it. Everybody who hasn't drank in water, drink your water right now, or drink anything that you can like have right now that you have with you. Drink your water, drink your teas, drink your soda. Even though it is midnight, why would you drink soda at midnight? I do. I drank my water now with the hydration check. I did prepare water before stream, thankfully, on time. So, yeah. Is hydrating you and hopes you get... Oh my god. No, I don't have any alcohol with me. I'm currently resting from drinking any alcoholic beverages now. I had a little bit of a bad reaction last time I drank alcohol with my family, so I'm currently taking a break from having any alcoholic beverages. Also, like, I'm taking iron supplements, and I'm a little bit like medicated due to my like reaction of my body and my cycle. So I'm currently trying not to consume any alcoholic beverages because of that as well. Because painkillers and alcohol do not mix well together. That's a fact. That is not an opinion, that is a fact. You don't... All we ever need is Picari. I love alcohol. Like, I love drinking beer. It's just that I don't, like, I'm aware. I know my limits, and I'm aware that I, a human being, should not be consuming alcohol with medications. So, I know my limits, and I don't want to risk it. Even though despite the fact that I do love alcohol, I know the rules, I've been through it all, I know that. And I'm not gonna risk my life just for the sake of having an alcoholic beverage as a treat. I will have my alcoholic treat at some point, but not now when I'm currently medicating. I do love alcohol, but I'm not like craving it. This devil is awfully by the book. Well, right now I am. Who knows how I will be in 2 weeks, you know? I might have a beer when I'm playing games this Sunday. We'll see. But currently I'm like trying to regulate myself because I know my health best and I don't want to risk anything. Did you saw Rooster? Did you say Rooster? Rooster? Huh. Don't think I have. The last time I was in Beer Fest was last year for Joker Out, for the Slovenian band. So, that was the only time that I went to Beer Fest. Ooh. I'm doing really well with this. Not gonna lie, this is kind of looking very fine. Ooh, it's kind of looking really fine, actually. She's on iron supplements. I'm a devil. Like, I need to have my blood supplements somehow, and by blood supplements, I have to take iron because of it, you know? Just because I can't have my blood doesn't mean iron isn't gonna, you know, change it up. Goblini status Dubiosa. Oh my god. Wait, was Dubiosa in Beer Fest this year? Wait, are they gonna be in Beer Fest this year? If Dubiosa's coming to Beer Fest this year, I might actually buy tickets for Beer Fest. Are they? Oh shit. I might actually consider that then. If Dubiosa Collective is coming to Beer Fest, I might consider that. That is the only band that I truly care for from all those bands. Like, I'm fine with Sadis. Sadis is fine. Goblins are also fine. But Dubiosa, they were my high school band. For context, Dubiosa Collective is a ska band from Bosnia, and they're very much a funny band. They're a very funny band. They're also very piracy positive, and all of their albums are available via Pirate Bay. So that's a great way to promote yourself. You went 2 years ago on New Year's Eve to Bosnia to listen to the... Ooh, nice, 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 nice. That's so cool. That's so cool. Man, I've been wanting to go to a Dubiosa concert, but, friends weren't available at the time, and I didn't really feel like going by myself, so... Yeah. I really wasn't feeling like going by myself. Cause going to concerts for me was like a more like a friend-based experience. So like if I don't have anybody to go with on a concert, then I'm gonna end up feeling very like not miserable per se, but I'm definitely gonna be feeling very lonely during the concert. Our high school band was Disturbed, still rocking to them today. Oh, Disturbed is good. Disturbed is really good. I was I was an Iron Maiden girly for a very long time. I used to listen to Iron Maiden a lot back, like, during middle school, and then high school was more of, like, punk rock stuff, so mainly 3 Days Grace and Linkin Park. So it was a very, like, and maybe sometimes System of a Down as well. So I was very much into alternate like metal growing up. And then EDM hit my ass, and I was like, for a very long time, I was into Pendulum during high school, so, yeah. Rob Swire took me by the chin and was like, come here, become our fan. And I was like, yes, sir, Mr. Swire, sir, your goatee is fantastical. You have a beautiful goatee, Mr. Rob Swire. That is, at the time he did. I don't even know what the man looks like now. They did come back as a band, so that makes me really happy. For you, Iron Maiden since 5th grade and still say, yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. God, I went to their concert 2 years ago for the very first time because I was never able to. My family never wanted to go to their concert because they already went to their concert like 20 years ago and they never wanted to go again. So I was really sad by that. And I actually managed to snag some tickets for me and a friend. And literally the first thing that I did when they showed up live on concert and they started playing their original like tracks, like the minute that they started playing like Blood Brothers live on in the concert, I started bawling my eyes out. Like I was full on crying to Blood Brothers. I was like sobbing when Fear of the Dark came because I was like, I don't know, like for me Iron Maiden is like the type of band that I grew up with. They're like my parasocial grandparents at this point, and it just felt like seeing like your grandparents like for the first time IRL. It feels like you always want, like it feels like I always wanted to see them, and it was such a like a dream to see them like in real life, and the emotions like really struck me a lot. But how old am I, Dia? I am 300 years old. I'm about to be 300 years old. The VTuber scene does not let me share my actual age, but know that I am old enough to be of legal drinking age. Your high school band 5 million years old. I was here since the Cretaceous period. Nah, but I'm definitely I'm in the early millennial. Like I'm a very baby millennial. I'm just the cusp of Gen Z and millennial. So take that interpretation of what you will. But VTuber wise, definitely over 200. Actually, I don't even know my VTuber lore at this point. I have a VTuber lore, but yeah, I never fully like realized it. Your first concert was Sabaton a couple. Oh my god! Did you go to that concert where they had the Last Dying Breath, like playing with the intro to the song? Were you there when that happened? Were you there when the intro to Last Dying Breath happened and like people started quoting it like by heart? Because it was like a famous quote from one of the generals. Oh, was it in Greece? Oh, wait, Lachette, that's you talking. I thought it was Chillax for a second. Sorry, the colors in your names were a little similar for a second there. My eyesight is poor. No, but they had a for this. I was thinking of one of the Serbian concerts for Sabaton. They basically, for Last Dying Breath, because it's a Serbian song about First World War, they actually did a introduction that basically had one of our generals quote the rule of war before they stormed for one of the cities, and people knew that shit by heart, and you basically could hear the people like quote that introduction by heart. Like the patriotism was insane for that entire introduction of that song for Last Dying Breath. Like I watched that video of that live concert in Serbia a while ago, and it is well, hilarious one, but also very interesting how dedicated they were to that entire song. Like, I mean, it's also like understandable. It's also like understandable because like when a Sabaton like song like stars one of your cultures, you gotta commit. You gotta commit to that shit. Like if Sabaton like does a song about your culture, like your history, then you gotta commit. You gotta commit to that entire like historical aspect of that song. I think that's fairly understandable. Bands be like cults sometimes, but that's part of it. Is part of the fun, honestly. It is. Like, I find that very funny. Okay, I think I've shaded this man's vest long enough. This vest is like about to rip apart. I'm sorry. This man is about to fucking destroy his entire vest. He's gonna need another paycheck for just the vest replacement. I'm sorry. Sorry, Jazz, but you're gonna have to like buy a new vest after this. Made some art to print on a shirt for the concert. You'll have it on. Really? That's awesome, Lashad. That's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Next Friday, you're going to a friend's concert again. Nice. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, Arky. Heck yeah. That sounds cool. Alright, let me go ahead and see if we can... Oh, I see the artwork, Lashad, on Discord. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Oh, I like how you made him a surfer dude. That's funny. You wish you'd worked more on it, but had no time. Nice, nice. Were you like in the front parts of the concert? Like, were you able to like were they able to see the artwork, or were you just like doing it? Did you just like enjoy yourself from a distance? You couldn't get too close to I mean, understandable. Like, a Sabaton concert gets very booked very quickly, so understandably so. Can you please... Nope. That is a very... Oh, that is a very random question, Original. Not unless... I have a reason for it. Sent me 2 pictures. Oh. What did you send? Hang on, let me see. Wait. I don't see... I don't see them on Instagram. I saw, although maybe in requests. I don't see you in requests either. Is it bugging on my Instagram? Hang on. Let me get on my phone, because it could be different on PC. Give me a second. I'm just gonna check it really quickly. I think I might see you. Weird. I think I might see you on the phone's Instagram instead of the PC one. That is strange. Oh, wait. I think I found you. Found you. Yeah, you're weirdly enough only available. Did you send me something? Let me see. I see you, but I don't see any images. Yeah, I don't see any images. I think you might have to resend them again. Wait, hang on. Now that I'm on Instagram, I'm just gonna delete these spam messages really quickly. Hang on. Why is a random... No. No, get out of here. Delete, delete us, get out of here. Okay, there we go. Spam messages have been... Oh, I see them now. Nice, hell yeah. Oh, I see. So from 10 to... Okay, so... God, I hope the prices are the same for this year's Belgrade Beer Fest, because last year the tickets were really cheap. Okay, that's good to know. I might go. Maybe. You'll have to go. This is looking fabulous. Keep it up. Thank you, Lashada. Thank you. I'm hoping this pleases the client as well. Oof. This shading is going hard. Not gonna lie. Oh god, it is getting late. It is past midnight. How long have I been streaming for? How long have I been streaming for? 2 hours, 2:50. Okay, I'm gonna be streaming for another... I'm gonna be streaming until 1 AM. I'm gonna try and stream until 1 AM. So, another 30-35 minutes, and we're gonna call it quits. So, at the very least, I'm gonna try and do some basic shading for the pants and the shoes. And we're gonna stop then. Do you know about tickets? But they with starting paying entry for Beer Fest, they did that last year. Like, it was not that expensive. Like, it was like €5 per entry fee. So I personally don't mind it, like, because I've never been to Beer Fest, so I don't really have an opinion on it. But if it's a concert, like if it's meant for concerts and stuff, then like of course that they would like try and like budget the cost of the bands into like the entrance fee of the event. So another scoop of ice cream would be unreasonable time for goat milk yogurt. Hell yeah, Arky, hell yeah. Enjoy your goat milk yogurt. Okay, let me go ahead and see if we can... Example, Euro is 2 beers. Yeah, that's... Oof. Yeah, the prices in beers for Beer Fest, like, you would think being Beer Fest, they would, like, give the pricing a little bit cheaper for beers, but, God, I spent... God, how much did I spend last year for one beer? For, like, one of the ciders? I think it was, like €3 for, like, a bottle of cider there, so... The pricing is a little whack, I'll be honest. I'm not a fan of it, but, you know... I'm not really there to drink beer, honestly. I'm just there for the concerts, so, at the very least... I'm not a big drinker, so thankfully I don't really spend money for their promotional beers. I am very resistant to their marketing ploys, so I don't give a shit, honestly. €3 per bottle would be a very good price here. Okay, but Arky, comparably to regular Serbian beer, like a half a liter of beer over here is about 90 cents at best. Like one Zajačarska, like one local like Zajačarska beer is around 90 cents at most. Like for the light brew specifically. So I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of the pricing in Beer Fest in particular. At the supermarket or at the bars events? At supermarkets. At supermarkets. And at bars, they're even, like, they're cheap as well. They're not that pricey either. Like, one God, what's it called again? What one like Brune beer? The one that you get from like their own bars and such is like 1.5 to 2 euros depending on the bar itself. There are new places at it's called Sekira. You have crafted beers there. For example, you drink Ragnarite with light and smooth. Ooh, nice. 3 euros per bottle would be a good price in bars here. Yeah, that's the same. That's relatively the same for bars here as well, I guess. Events are more expensive. Supermarkets are rather cheap. Yeah. Understandably. Ooh, this is turning out pretty nice. Did you guys know that scuba divers roll backwards off of ships because if they rolled backwards, they'd land in the wait, what? Wait, Nick, what? Did you guys know that scuba divers roll backwards off the ship? Oh, fuck off, Nick. I understood the joke. They go backwards in the sea because if they rolled forwards, they would smack themselves on the face on the floor of the ship. Okay, Nick. Okay, Nick. I see what you did, Nick. God damn it, Nick. God damn it, Nick. God damn it, Nick. It's about the same price. Interesting. You wonder about median incomes now. We don't talk about the medium income here, especially not in Serbia. If we did, I would cry. No need to thank you. Spreading knowledge is your passion. You, Nick, you soldier boy. Watch me crank that, watch me, yo. Oh, man. A good craft beer is usually 5 to 8 euros pint. God, I had an experience for one of the concerts that I went to because I was at a bar concert for the band Art and Lily, which is a local Serbian rock band over here, and I was crying inside for their menu when I checked their beers and their cocktails because I was really in the mood for a cocktail that night. I really wanted a nice cocktail, and I checked to see the menu and I saw Devil's Iced Tea, which has absinthe in it, which says it has like a couple drops of absinthe, like a little bit of absinthe. And Devil's Iced Tea usually costs around like 5 euros at least in like the local bars. If you go to like one of the like public like local like pubs and stuff. Here in this concert, however, when we went to see the concert in the bar, it cost around 10 euros. It was double the price, so I was crying, shitting myself inside when I saw the pricing. I was like, oh my god, there is no way in heaven or hell I'm gonna spend this much money, on just an absinthe cocktail. Not very smart. Yeah, so I was really sad about that, but I did end up grabbing a Cuba Libre instead, though, since I really do love a Cuba Libre. I do love Cuba Libres a lot, so I was in the mood for it. Mama wanted a good Cuba Libre. Cocktails can be total ripoffs. Yeah. I am a slut for Cuba Libre, though. And Blue Lagoons. I love a good blue curacao drink. I'm way too lazy to buy my own blue curacao, so I order cocktails from it instead. Can't stand cocktails. Usually far too sweet for you. You prefer ice cream. I do love a good cocktail. Like, I feel like the sweetness for me is balanced. Then again, I am a sweet tooth person, so I very much like a good sweetness in my cocktail. Now you have coffee and strawberries. Nice, Click. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Also, how are you doing, Click? I hope you're doing okay. Contradictory. One day, if you know a place where you can get cheap cocktails, for example, your Godfather, and you drink over cake. Nice. That's a good price, honestly, for 8 cocktails. Not bad. Okay, hang on. I gotta Twitch, don't look. I'm drawing this demon man's bulge.
It's not a bulge. It's just a little bit of a fabric. It's just a bit of fabric meshed together on the jeans. Okay, 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 Twitch. Okay, Twitch. Don't look, Twitch. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look.
Newt. Hi, Good Witch. I love you, Good Witch. Hope you're doing good. How are you doing? Bulge is not visible enough for butter. Good, good. It shouldn't be. This is not a butter. This is just a design of a very muscly man in tight jeans. You know the waiters? She calls your brother her brother, so... Oh, that's cute. That's fun.
Ah, well, the witch appeared. Hey, yo. It's my good friend, Good Witch. It's my goodest of friends, Good Witch. How are you doing, Good Witch? Hope you're doing okay. You're good, just playing video games. Nice! Are you continuing your Rune Factory gameplay? How is the gameplay with Riker coming along? Are you dating the boy in the game already? Has he confessed to has he professed his love for you? Has he given you an undying vow of a love profession? If you catch my drift.
Oh man. Alright, so this is good enough. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in really quickly just to get the bottom of these, like underneath the belt shaded, because there is shading there involved. No, you got stuck again? Oh no, what happened? You're having to do more level grinding. No, what happened? Yogurt has been consumed. You want another one? Thankfully you don't got no more wizards. Apple pie is sadly not here since the bakery is closed. I don't think any bakery is open here except for one that I know of, which usually has a 24-hour stationary in one of the parts of the city, because they're like literally right next to the night scheduled buses. You got plenty of old apples to finish. What you're buying on Monday. Nice. Nice. Is it difficult to, like, bake apple pie? I wouldn't know. I've never baked an apple pie before. I'm way too scared to do it, honestly. He wants to make a heartfelt present for his mentor slash father figure, but he wants us to find some rare treasure to help make it. But you don't know what he wants. He gives no hints. Oh, that sounds weird. Ooh, that sounds really weird. It's very easy. You just slice up apples, make some apple compote too, and buy/make some apple dough. Fair. Damn, Good Wish, that's... I don't know what to tell you. That sounds like a difficult mission. We have 24-hour bagel shops in Brick Lane. Ooh, bagel stores sounds really nice. God, I'd really go for some bagels right now. You think they also do apple pie? Ooh, nice. Well, there's your apple pie, Arky. Rainbow bagels and corned beef bagels from... Ooh, corned beef bagel sounds interesting. You got fond memories of Brooklyn. Ooh, nice. Then you walk to the... Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Hell yeah. Okay. Salt beef or smoked salmon bacon free. Ooh, smoked salmon bagel sounds fucking good. Y'all making me hungry, y'all. I don't have anything to order right now. It's like past midnight. None of the shops are open except for like the pizza shop, but like I don't want pizza again. I've already had pizza on Wednesday. I don't like buying pizza again. I'm actually gonna go ahead and lower the value of the shading over here so that it makes a little bit more sense. A local place opened up that serves tie-dye donuts that are rainbow in color and they look so cute. Ooh, tie-dye donuts sounds funny. Like, it sounds fun. If you ever buy them, Good Witch, please let me know how they taste so that I can be envious of your store. They usually taste like regular bagels. Mmm, fair, fair, fair. Wait, I have an idea. What am I doing here? I can just do it like this. There we go, that's better. Okay. You can get there early enough before they sell out, definitely. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Please, send them my way, even though it'll be very stale by the time they come to my place, but please send them my way so I can try them, stale or not. I eat the stale bagels and I shit myself immediately. Oh man. You eat the stale bagels and you die of food poisoning. Okay, this is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty snazzy. The old museum, other... Oh, interesting. Oh, I put the gradiency on this. Did I put this on here? Is that the only thing that I... Yeah, I put the gradiency on this area. Hang on. I need to move. I need to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. Okay, there we go. Blah, blah, wah, wah, na, na. Okay, so since there is already like cloth dripping from on top of this shoe, I'm gonna go ahead and like put the shading right underneath the drapery. Now you're reminiscing. Nice. God, y'all are making me want to order. Next time I go into the city, I need to order like the homemade sandwiches that this one place has, because they add caramelized onions and garlic into their sandwiches, and it is so tasty. I love a good caramelized. I love good caramelized garlic in my sandwich. It's so good. It is so good. think I don't need to do this one. Okay. Ta-da, ta-da. Ooh, that's a little bit too much, isn't it? Okay, that's good. Phew, I managed to mute myself on time before the sneeze. Phew, I'm good. I lived. Okay, okay. Starting to take shape. Ooh, pretty good. Hi, Spot. It's been a while since you've been on the stream, so you have a few letters. Ah to you too, Spud. Ah to you too. How are you doing, Spud? Hope you're doing okay. It is a little bit late on my side, but we'll be finishing stream in T-minus 20 minutes since it's getting late. It is almost 1 a.m. and I do want to like stop. I think working through this shading is a good stopping point for me. So yeah. We were talking about languages earlier, Spud. Yeah. We were talking about languages earlier and how how I'm planning to hopefully do a Serbian lesson stream soon-ish. But I was thinking of like either giving like a channel, like a temporary channel for like y'all to request like sentences, like simple phrases and words. And then Arky was like, but wouldn't it be fun, like at the end of the stream, like by the end of this suggestion, we're gonna have a grammatical like lesson? And I'm like, nah, I'm not confident in that, sadly. I'm not big into like the grammar myself, so I sadly cannot do that. I don't have the confidence for that. But I can definitely do phrases, like basic phrases and stuff to teach you guys the gist of it. No declensions as of yet, of course. Oh my god. We do not talk about declensions. When did 1 a.m. become late for you? I meant as in stream-wise, okay? I have been streaming very, very like on time these past couple of streams, so I'm trying not to overburden myself too much. That is. This week has been a roller coaster. That's fair. Well, hopefully this stream is gonna give you for a little bit just some time to relax and have yourself enjoy the rest of the night. go ahead and... Does it do any color differences when I add this? It does. Okay, I'll add that. Why the heck not? Alright. Okay. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Na 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 na. Okay. It's starting to look nice. It's starting to look pretty dashing. What do we think, Chad? How smashable is this man? Oh, sorry to hear that, Spud. Oh, hey. Well, sorry, but then yippee, but then damn. Wow, that was a roller coaster, Spud. But also, hey, you saw the solar eclipse. How was that? I saw the pictures that you shared on Discord. How was that experience? The eclipse was very, very cool. Nice, nice. Were you able to make sure not to get blinded by the solar eclipse and not stare at it for too long? Did you make sure not to do that? Did you have sunglasses on to protect you from any of the sunlight? I don't fucking know what else you do for solar eclipse. I've never experienced it before. Had some eclipse glasses, yeah. Nice. Heck yeah. Wasn't there a visible eclipse in Europe Arky in 2003? I was busy playing Rayman on my Windows 2000s and probably Space Pinball. I didn't give a shit about solar eclipse back then. In 2003, I was way too busy playing on Barbie.com on my old PC, on my dad's rented PC. 2002, you have memories from it. I don't. I was in elementary school back then. And way too busy playing on the computer. What the heck was I doing in 2002? Probably hanging out in the playgrounds with my best friend at the time. I don't know. You were 3 and absolutely wanted to go outside. He thought it was a very long day and almost spent the day sleeping. That was really funny. You have memories from being... because nobody wanted you to build a castle with them? Oh no! I think in 2002 I was in... Yeah, I was still in kindergarten back then, so... No, I was either first grade or kindergarten, something like that, but I remember playing putt-putt a lot. It was like 2001 or 2002, that was way too like, so, I was way too into putt-putt. I loved putt-putt. Putt-putt was like my favorite PC game back then. That little car had me by the grip. Technically, you were barely here, but you guys just. I mean, some people retain their memories from when they were toddlers, so it can happen. I just barely have any memories when I was from when I was like 5 or 6, so. I just know I really like playing putt-putt on the Windows 95 computer in our kindergarten, and that was it. I did not play a lot with the kids. I was way too busy playing putt-putt. Alright. We're close to finishing tonight's stream, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of the coloration for the shading over here. Do, 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 do. You don't remember what we used to years later you remember. Ah, interesting. Probably some retained memory kind of thing, you know? I actually do want to like I do want to put some gradiency on this actually, now that I think about it. Give me a second. Ooh, I should have probably added like this. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's good. I should probably like, give me a second, I'm gonna remove, yeah, there we go. That's good. Oh, that's pretty good. I'll keep it like that. Okay. I like that. Okay, Jizuzu is about to be done for tonight. Not completely done, but like done with this part of the process. I'm gonna be continuing him for another stream maybe. Unless I finish him off stream beforehand. Let me go ahead and add the rest of the shading on his knuckles over here. How come you don't remember things? Sometimes memory is weird like that, honestly. Okay. Alright. Okay, okay. We're there. He do be looking tough. Perfect color choice for the gloves shade, by the way. Thank you. I do love a good, slight... I wouldn't call it, like... I was gonna call it peach, but it's more of a, like a light sanded, like, leather. Like a light, like a nice toned leather kind of color to it. A very light tan. Because I don't really like committing to, like, a full, like... full, like, black and white and, like, grayscaled coloration when it comes to, like, white gloves or white shirts, because they're not technically white. So, like, what you do is you add another tone that is, like, similar to white, which is yellow, and put that in a slight desaturated murky tone to shade it and balance out the coloration of it. Santa beige, yeah, it's almost warm, so it contrasts well with blue. Yeah. Basically, because, like, white technically is like, in the context of this, it's a very warm color, like, when you, like, look at the rest of the outfit. So, like, when you, like, add it with the cool colors, it's good to balance it out with a nice, like, slightly warmer tone to it. And besides, like, we already have, like, the purplish bluish tint on the skeleton skull head. So I think it's more of a balance to balance out the fact that there's already a lot of blue in this color frame. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and add the gradiency for the tie, and we should be done with this step for now. Okay. Okay. My son likes being tricky sometimes. It just you just have to balance them out with the rest of the color scheme. I think that's my opinion. Anyway, here he is for now. There's Jizuzu. I'm actually gonna go ahead and just, like, quickly add his stuff over here as well. Up. Right then. Okay, there he is for now. I'm gonna stop it for now. We're gonna be continuing with the highlight if I'm not doing it if I don't finish it off stream. So yeah. There's the progress for the man. I'm gonna send it to the client immediately right now. Give me a second. It's really funny seeing him float without the shading, without the shadow on him, so we really need to add, I'm gonna be adding the shadow immediately after I'm done with the highlights. Alright, gonna give this piece of hunk to the guy. Give me a second, I'm just gonna properly zoom in the full body. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay then. Let's head on over to our little talking section. There we go. There we are. We're done for now. Oh my god, it's already past 1 AM. But, you know, I'm satisfied that I managed to work on some progress. I'm happy about that. Oh man, I'm a little tired. I am a little exhausted now that it's past midnight. I really just want to lie down right now, but yeah. Hope you guys are preparing yourselves for a nice sleep, or if not, I hope you guys are having a nice evening right now. Glad that you caught at least some of my art stream. Yeah, I'll be doing more next week. We're gonna be God, I don't know if I'm gonna be continuing Champs-Élysées tomorrow. I don't know if I want to continue Champs-Élysées tomorrow because I wasn't able to buy my game Champs-Élysées. We from chat didn't manage to get Diaz in France. No, it's a game. It's made by the same creators of Reciteer. Champs-Élysées is made by it's another game. It is the predecessor to the game Reciteer. It has the same assets as Reciteer, so like the game Champs-Élysées basically Reciteer basically took from their previous game. They basically took the assets from the previous game and added it into Reciteer. But Champs-Élysées is a JRPG made by the same creators of Reciteer, and it is it is a back camera RPG, like action RPG, where you play as a character with the camera angle being very static and only being able to move horizontally the angle, not vertically, just horizontally. So it's very annoying to control. I don't have a gamepad for it that I can properly maneuver the characters with, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to continue it tomorrow. I want to grab a gamepad first before I continue the game because it really is finicky with on the keyboard itself. So I'm gonna be looking at hopefully looking at gamepads to further continue this game. It's a very annoying game. The suffering noises will be something. I mean, compared to like the Crypt of the Necrodancer one, I don't know. So I'm thinking of whether I want to continue Crypt of the Necrodancer tomorrow and do the Miku DLC to finish the Miku DLC, or if I want to do Honkai Star Rail, because we are currently in a new chapter in Penacony in that game, so I might continue Penacony then, if that's the case. And plus there's an event right now with Penacony involved, so I might do that. So we'll see. Maybe I'll start Miku's DLC in Necrodancer, and if we finish Miku early, we might start Honkai Star Rail. Take care of myself, yeah. I am. Don't worry. Speaking of which, I'm gonna take a sip of my water. Delicious. Like, I'm doing a lot better than I did this first half of the week. I was feeling really, really shitty come Wednesday. I was really, like, feeling really, really bad come Wednesday, and I had to take, like, an extra couple days off from everything just because, like, my symptoms were, like, very weird and very like, I had a very anemic reaction, and I was not feeling, like, great, both mentally and physically, so, like, I spent most of that time bedridden, kind of, and I needed a bit of a rest. But I'm feeling better now. I'm feeling a lot better now. So I got the chance to stream and hang out with you guys. So hey. But yeah, we'll see what I'll be doing tomorrow. I don't know when I'll be starting streaming tomorrow, but like I'll probably start at the usual, like past 5 p.m., past 6 p.m. tomorrow. So we'll figure out if we're gonna be doing either Necrodancer or Star Rail. We'll see to that. But yeah, let's see if anybody else is streaming right now. Let me get on Twitch really quickly. There's a couple of folks. Emily is currently streaming Elden Ring. We can raid her. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go with an Elden Ring stream. Let me go ahead and lots of conspiracies to get ready for tomorrow, then take your time and rest. Will do, Arky, will do. Alright, let's give Emily some love. Let me go ahead and let's do the basic raid message. Does it work? There we go. Do your raid. Y'all can replace the stars with any emotes, so it can be this. Hang on, we can do it like this. If you don't want the stars, if you want to use the custom emotes, then use this instead. But if you don't have any of the emotes, that's a good one too. You can do the evil ones, the smug one, whatever you wish. But if you don't have any of the emotes, use the star preset that I indicated above. So let me go ahead and give Demily some love. There we go. Alright. Get in chat for the raid. And thank you so much for being here tonight, for watching my art progress, and for hanging out with me. And I'll see you tomorrow for a game stream. I'll see what I'll be streaming tomorrow, so keep an open mind to what games we'll be having tomorrow onwards. So yeah, have a good one, everybody, and have a good night, have a good day wherever you are, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, let's go give her some love. Bye.
Now you gotta clear Stormvale Castle first.
Right. Hey, good. Oh, Dia, hey, what's up?
Oh, this is a rare occasion.
Let me just beat Murget.
The last time a new tarnished made their way to the round table. Very well. As your senior, I bid
again?
you welcome. It is safe here.
That was weird.
You may let down your guard.
There we go.
Allow me a word of advice. As your
Thanks for the
senior,
gifts, up, baby.
you are a mere visitor to the round table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to remember there's nothing left.
Fucking rude. Oh, hey, this guy. Lol. Thank you. I got a mace here. That could be better than the flail.
Yeah, I think mace will do you better.
Buy that. stopping by, Dia. Come on.
I'm a shapeshifter at the masquerade.